Every night, precise moment his digital clock flipped to 3:03, Aiden's eyes would snap open. He was never in his bed. He would find himself standing somewhere in his dark house, his hand already resting on a doorknob. Tonight, it was the basement door. From the other side, a soft, wet sound echoed up from the darkness. It was the sound of something moist and organic being slowly, carefully unfolded. He would stand there, paralyzed, until the first light of dawn broke the spell. Driven by terror he could no longer endure, he set up his phone on a tripod, pointing directly at his bed. The next morning, with shaking hands, he watched the recording. For hours, nothing. Then 3:03. On screen, his own body sat up. Its movements were smooth, purposeful, but its eyes were sealed shut. It slid out of bed and walked out of the frame. Aiden fast-forwarded, his heart hammering. At 3:17, his body returned. It got back into bed, but it didn't lie down. It sat upright, its sightless face turned directly towards the camera lens, and remained that way until the video ended. He tore through the boxes of his grandfather's belongings in the garage. A man who had died in an asylum, whispering about doors, in an old journal filled with frantic sketches of a single blood-red door. He found it, a tarnished silver key, cold as a grave. He knew with a certainty that froze his blood that it was the key from his dream, the key to the red door. That night, the dream was more vivid than ever. The gray corridor stretched before him, the red door waiting at the end. The key was in his hand, its metal biting into his palm. The unfolding sound from behind the door was louder now, a hungry, squelching rhythm. He raised the key, his entire body trembling. Just as the tip touched the keyhole, a bony, fleshless hand shot from the darkness beside him and clamped over his own. It was impossibly strong. With a violent, final thrust, it forced his hand to turn the key. The lock clicked open. He woke up, not in his bed, but standing in his own hallway. He was drenched in a cold sweat, but he was awake. He was safe. A wave of relief washed over him, so powerful he almost cried. It was over. He had broken the cycle. He walked to his kitchen to get a glass of water, the normalcy of the action feeling like a miracle. He paused before the dark, silent screen of the microwave, catching his own reflection in the black glass. And that's when he saw it, his own face pale and terrified. But standing directly behind him was a tall, gaunt figure, its gray, featureless head resting on his shoulder. Its long, spindly arms were wrapped around his chest in a possessive embrace. And its skin, it